As Uganda gears up for the 2026 general elections, the Equal Opportunities Commission has intensified its stakeholder engagements to ensure inclusive and equitable participation in the electoral process. In a meeting held today morning, the EOC, led by its chairperson Safia Nalejuko, met with officials from the Electoral Commission to discuss persistent challenges affecting Ugandans during elections, especially special interest groups.
Persons with visual impairment have complained against the EC for denying them the opportunity to be accompanied by their aides to vote on their behalf. Instead, the Electoral Commission polling officials choose to vote on their behalf, thereby compromising their choices.
Among the issues raised was the challenge faced by the large constituencies represented by a single member of parliament, which now says there is need for innovative solutions to address this imbalance.
The Electoral Commission should put in place mechanisms to promote free and fair elections where electoral violence and voter intimidation is eliminated. The Electoral Commission should consider facilitating all the voters in the electoral colleges for electing MPs and councillors of special interest groups, in addition to conducting relevant and appropriate voter education, among others.
Electoral Commission Chairperson Justice Simon Byabakama highlighted the importance of citizen participation in democratic processes.
You need to conduct yourself in accordance with the guidelines we have issued. We need to be respectful and tolerant with one another. If you don't support the Hajat or candidate X, fine, leave them their space. Leave her space with her vote, with their supporters, so they too can have a campaign rally. But don't interrupt and disrupt their processes.
When asked about the voting rights of Ugandans in the diaspora and those currently in detention, Justice Byabakama had this to say.
So a Ugandan in the diaspora can participate in the elections currently in the country, provided he or she is registered to vote from the parish he or she is born or resides.
He further urged the public to uphold the rule of law and to refrain from demonizing elections by inciting violence, bribing voters, among other illegalities.
Our ballot papers should not be soaked in blood, the blood of Ugandans. What kind of democracy is that? How does this improve on our democratic growth and credentials? How does that come in under Article 61? I mean Article 1 of the Constitution. Because Article 1 says the people shall express their will and consent on who should govern them at the ballot box.
Currently, the electoral roadmap is in play, with activities such as the display of the National Voter Registrar, among other key processes. Rebecca Nantongo, Susan Inabugude, UBC News.